When news broke of a casino possibly coming to Terre Haute, some of you were excited. You pointed out the financial benefits casinos have on other host Hoosier cities. Still, others asked what would a casino do to our city's crime rate? And what do casinos do to help compulsive gamblers? News 10's John Swanner brings us part 2 of his special report, All In on Terre Haute.
You'll find Rising Sun, Indiana, in Indiana's smallest county, Ohio, the second smallest county in the country. John Vest retired here 7 years ago and enjoys this beautiful view of the Ohio River every day by simply looking out his front door.
They have the regatta here every year, and this community is really prospering now since the casino's in here.
You'll only need a quick look around to see Rising Sun is no ordinary city of 2,300 people. Sure, some small towns have a beautiful downtown area, but few have the infrastructure that Rising Sun has.
We've been able to redo all of the sewer throughout the city, water, electricity, sidewalks. We were able to do so much infrastructure improvements to our city, especially of our size.
While Terre Haute just raised sewer rates again, Rising Sun paid off a $10 million project without raising its sewer rates. Riverboat funds also allowed Rising Sun to sink $10 million into developing the city's riverfront park.
Really, I think that makes an impact on the everyday residents of the community, as well as the people that come to visit.
More importantly, the casino is Ohio County's biggest employer. All of these factors can create tremendous quality of life for a city this size. Still, casinos bring with them concerns of crime. We asked the city's police chief of 13 years.
Initially, there was an uptick in some of the alcohol-related offenses, DUIs, public intoxications, things like that. But after the first year or two, those numbers leveled off.
We should point out the Rising Star Casino opened between 1 to 2 years prior to its hotel. Once the hotel opened, the alcohol offenses dropped. Chief Hewitt said anyone's fears of high crime in Rising Sun were quickly put to rest.
There was always that fear there was going to be organized crime and just an added criminal element that just never materialized.
9, Centerfield 9.
Instead, Mayor Bascom says the city enjoys a terrific partnership with the casino that goes beyond added tax revenue. It also allows Rising Sun to partner with the casinos in Vevey and Lawrenceburg to create a regional destination, something the mayor says can happen here, too.
You're going to have people coming from all over the state that, may stop and, go to that particular establishment, but then work their way around the city of Terre Haute to visit other areas.
All of this and the Rising Star Casino only brings in 2.3% of the total gaming revenue in the state of Indiana.
Now, some of you have been asking whether smoking would be allowed in the proposed Terre Haute casino. Full House Resort says smoking would be allowed in part of the casino while other parts would remain smoke-free. Any entertainment or meeting spaces as well as any restaurants or retail areas would remain smoke-free.